welcome to the Flamme Rouge Cycling Podcast, Episode 6. This week we look over the Tour of Britain and La Vuelta a España. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and click the little bell if you're on YouTube. Anyway, let's crack on! And we shall start with La Vuelta Ciclista a España. And we'll start with stage 6 because that's the stage we finished on last episode. Which was won by Magnus Cort Nelson from EF Education Nippo, ahead of Primož Roglič. Stage 7 was won by Michael Storer, which was an excellent win ahead of Verona from Movistar, and Pavel Sivakov. Stage 8 was another stage won by Fabio Jakobsen. He was completely demolishing the tour and destroyed the green jersey. Because there's so many stages he won, which is the first time in a while that a sprinter's won that green jersey. Stage 9 was won by Damian Caruso, ahead of Primož Roglič. Stage 10 was won again by Michael Storer, who is having an excellent race at the moment, and is really impressive, I think, at the moment, even though he's moving on to a different team next year. I think it's nice that DSM is keeping him at La Vuelta at the biggest, or second biggest, or third biggest, or however you're looking at it, stage in the world. Stage 11 was won by Primož Roglič, ahead of Enric Mas and Miguel Angel Lopez. Jack Haig was the first time that Jack Haig started to show that he meant business, and Adam Yates. Stage 12 was won by Magnus Cort Nelson, who was also having an excellent La Vuelta. Michael Matthews came third, which I thought was an impressive performance from him. Stage 13 was won by Seneschal, followed by Mathieu Trentin. Stage 14 was won by Roman Bardet, who also took the polka dot jersey that day, which is impressive for him because he hasn't been performing the best that he could at the moment. Stage 15 was won by Rafael Majka, ahead of Steven Kruijswijk and Hamilton from Team DSM. Again, Adam Yates also in the top 5, which I think he was doing nicely. Stage 16 again was won by Fabio Jakobsen. She was just having an unbelievable La Vuelta. There's nothing else to say about it. Stage 17 was won by Primož Roglič. He finally took the red jersey back after Odd Christian Eiking had it for quite a while, and he I think it was quite impressive the length of time that he had it with Intermarché Wanty-Gobert. Step Kuss came second, and Miguel Angel Lopez came third, and Adam Yates fourth, and Jack Haig fifth, which is pretty neck and neck at this time with all the GC favourites for the race. Stage 18 was won by Miguel Angel Lopez, who was commanding his lead in third place ahead of Enric Mas and Primož Roglič at that time. Stage 19 was won by Magnus Cort Nelson again. He also having with a hat-trick of wins. I think that's very impressive. Stage 20 was won by Clement Champouzin, or Champouzin, sorry, I think it's pronounced, followed by Primož Roglič and Adam Yates. Right, so in stage 20, the general classification changed up a bit with Miguel Angel Lopez dropping out of third place due to an abandoning the race because he had an argument with Team Movistar because he wasn't happy with something. I think he was angry that he didn't get into a break, which meant he lost the third place, which means he just got off the bike and didn't start stage 21. So Jack Haig went into third place with Adam Yates in fourth, and Gino Mada, who it was the first time the white jersey changed onto his shoulders from Egan Bernal, who was in sixth. Stage 21 was won by Primož Roglič ahead of Magnus Cort Nelson, which was very close. That would have been unbelievable that he would have won a sprint stage, an uphill finish-ish stage, and a time trial, but not to be. That Primož Roglič beat him by 14 seconds. And Primož Roglič taking La Vuelta a España for the third time in a row, and it is the first time that a Slovenian has won 3 of the same Grand Tour in a row, which I think is unbelievable. And it's the first time in a while that it hasn't finished in Madrid, and it finished with a time trial outside Madrid. The final podium was Primož Roglič first, Enric Mas in second, and Jack Haig in third, which was unbelievable, and Adam Yates in fourth, which I think Ineos Grenadiers should be a little disappointed with that performance. I think they could have done better, especially last year coming close second with Richard Carapaz, who abandoned the race this year. Fifth was Gino Mada, who took the white jersey, and sixth was Egan Bernal. Seventh was David de la Cruz. Eighth was Step Kuss. Ninth was Guillaume Martin, and 10th was Felix Grosjean. Anyway, that's it for La Vuelta. Now moving on to the Tour of Britain. The first stage, which was a relatively flat stage with a few climbs coming in the middle, was won by Wout van Aert in a sprint to the line. Stage 2 was the biggest mountain stage of the race, which was about 3,500 meters of climbing in about 180k. It was won by Rob Carpenter of Rally Cycling, who also took the blue jersey in the process. Stage 3 was a team time trial, as is accustomed to the Tour of Britain as of late. It was won by the Ineos Grenadiers, with Ethan Hayter taking the blue jersey. The fourth stage was won by Wout van Aert, who pipped Julian Alaphilippe on the line at a summit finish, taking blue again. Stage 5 was won by Ethan Hayter, who took the blue jersey, which I think was quite weird that every stage winner took the blue jersey on that stage up until stage 6, which is the stage we're on, which was won by Wout van Aert in a sprint to the line, but Ethan Hayter managed to keep the blue jersey on his shoulders. And that is all we're up to at the time of recording. Next week we will finish that race. Today's stage is stage 7 of the 8-day race. What we're going to do is we're going back to Saturday uploads of the Flamme Rouge Cycling podcast because of things happening in the week and just the only spare time I have. So anyway, thanks to everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already, and click the bell if you're on YouTube. And if you want to leave any comments, leave them either in the comment section below or using the link in the description. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all listening, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.